Bites, the snack-sized division of Dogpatch Industries for the bro on the go. Today we're going to listen to two jingles from two businesses on the west side of Chicago in the 70s, both based on Madison Street, which, if you know the city, is the demarcation line, the border, if you will, between the north and south sides of Chicago. It is zero. Mm-hmm. So anything south of Madison is officially the south side, and everything north of Madison is the north side. But Madison running east to west is distinctly a west side street.
Every time I've been on Madison, it felt distinctly south.
That's the core of the west side. It used to be the retail district. Before the riots, when King died, it was thriving. Mm-hmm. And what remains now is but a shell of what it used to be. If you go to Madison Pulaski right now, there's still that giant shopping complex there. And that's kind of all that remains from what used to be blocks and blocks and blocks of clothing stores, electronic stores, record shops, etc. The same thing ran down Roosevelt.
So are you talking about a time when the West Side was kind of thriving? I mean, it sounds pretty...
Yes. There was a recent PBS documentary, quite good this year, called When the West Side Burned. And it talks about the neighborhood before the riots, when King was assassinated, and what it looks like now. And it's one of those parts of the city that they're always talking about revitalization and everything. And it's remained the same visually to me since I moved here in the late 90s. It's, for lack of better terms, pretty blown.
I kid you not, but Madison Street is the only place I've ever seen a tire rolling down the street.
The very first time I ever visited Chicago, like mid-90s, I was at Madison around Pulaski, and I witnessed two things I'd never really seen. I saw a dude in a wheelchair kind of begging, but his wheelchair was fully kitted out with like rims. He probably had like a PA system, all this stuff. And then not 100 feet away was a car completely engulfed in flames. Very west side.
And we were just talking about this. The United Center is on Madison.
The Madhouse on Madison.
And despite it being ground zero for the Bulls and the Hawks, there's nothing really around there.
Nothing.
Even at the place where the most commerce happens on Madison, there's no supporting elements.
It's very barren around there. So the first jingle we're going to listen to is for a furniture company that was at 4128 West Madison. So that's between Keeler and Karlov, straight K-Town. It's called the Ember Furniture Company, and they decided to tap local soul talent Sidney Barnes to write a jingle for their furniture company. And then they pressed it on 45, which I'm assuming was simply to give away when someone bought a love seat.
You could probably find a love seat cheaper than you could this 45 at this state.
Yeah, it remains kind of one of the better 70s soul records from Chicago, and it was made strictly to promote a furniture company.
And you raised a good point at breakfast. You said, name a soul song that has the word furniture in it.
That is one thing that's cool about this song, is that the lyrical content is, they're retail lyrics, and they include words that you never hear sung in such a soulful way.
They are not subtle that this is a song about a store that sells furniture.
Indeed.
Ember is forever, forever it will be. Ember is forever, forever it will be. Come to our store, it's not far away. Come in and you will find forever quality furniture, forever good service too. Yes, all these things and much, much more Ember has for you. Ember is forever. Oh yeah, forever has. Ember is forever, forever it will be. So if you've got a mind to save and you want the best, then Ember is the store for you. And everything's so brand new. Yes, all these things and much, much more Ember has forever. Oh yeah, Ember has for you. Ember is forever. Yeah, yeah, yeah. Ember has for you. Oh yeah,
I love everything about that song.
Indeed.
Every element of that song just gets me so hyped.
It's really, really good. And, you know, Chicago, kind of prolific in the soul jingles genre. In addition to the Ember song and the next thing we're going to listen to, there was also a Soft Sheen commercial done by Sheila Hutchinson from The Emotions. There was a Greyhound Bus Lines jingle, which was crazy funky, all like 41 seconds of it, that came out on Love. And I'm racking my brain, nationally, there's definitely other soul jingle 45s that were issued. One that comes to mind is something called Do the Uhuru from Nashville, which was promoting a hair product called Uhuru, which is, I guess, if you wanted to rock your natural or whatever in 1968 or 69. But Chicago seems to be kind of ground zero. And I'm sure it all is tied into Leo Burnett and all the ad agencies downtown in some regard. But it's pretty cool to see, like, essentially hood businesses advertising their wares and then having the foresight, like, you know, we should make a 45 of this. So the next thing we'll listen to is a jingle for Jack Metnick's Mars Oldsmobile, which was at 5027 West Madison between Laramie and Cicero. So a mere quarter mile from Ember. So within this quarter mile section of one street in Chicago, we have two really, really cool soul jingles. And this particular one was performed by Maurice McAllister, who was in the Radiance and was a pretty notable soul figure here, did a lot of writing, etc. He's not credited on the record at all, but this is indeed Maurice McAllister.
All you listeners out there, you will find yourself in the same place. Spoiler alert, he never rhymes Mars with cars.
Missed opportunity.
The other interesting thing is a kind of crunchy element to the backing track here, almost like he was singing it with a boombox in the background playing the track. But I just discovered on the flip, it's a full fidelity recording of the same song. So it's
the way that it plays off the record, it sounds like it's coming out of an AM radio in your car.
Precisely.
Chicago advertising sidebar, did you know that the Pillsbury Doughboy was invented in the mid-60s in Chicago and was voiced by a Polish guy?
Yeah, the fact that you ended up transferring some tape in the building once owned by the Pillsbury Doughboy is not insignificant to me.
So, the man from Mars.
Jack Metnick, the man from Mars. Jack Metnick, the man from Mars. 5027 West Madison Street. That's where the deal is sweet, and you'll save more than you bargained for. This is true. See, Brother Jack, Mars Oldsmobile, that's where it's at. Ooh, yeah. Ooh, Jack Metnick, the man from Mars. 5027 West Madison Street. Get a car deal no others can beat. On the spot financing and insurance complete. Jack's got factory trained mechanics that can fix any car, light up any damage. Ooh yeah, Brother Jack. Talking about Mars Oldsmobile. That's where it's at. Talking about Mars Oldsmobile. Get an Oldsmobile, yeah. Oldsmobile. And get a good deal. Metnick, the man from Mars, 5027 West Madison Street. That's where the deal is sweet, and you save more than you bargained for. This is true. See, Brother Jack, Mars Oldsmobile, that's where it's at. Ooh, yeah. Brother Jack, talking about Mars Oldsmobile. That's where it's at. Talking about Mars Oldsmobile. Get a good deal, yeah. On an Oldsmobile.